For most of his life, Eli Carter believed he was destined for greatness. Born and raised in Park City, Utah, snowboarding wasn't just something he did, it was who he was. By the time he was 22, he was on the edge of making history, one step away from representing Team USA at the 2022 Winter Olympics. If there was such a thing as insider trading for mental skills, you just found the spot. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when and where you may be listening to this one. Welcome to my purpose project, Mental. This is your proactive resource, created and shared to help you build the life you want by choice, not by chance. And I just want to see you get there sooner. So come with me as we share ideas, but more importantly, techniques. I call them stick techniques. They're simple, immediate, and quick. I help keep kids on our planet, and I challenge you to help me do the same. He had the skills, the tricks, and to be honest, the raw talent. But when things didn't go his way, it was never his fault. If he didn't land first place, the judges, they were just biased. If he botched a trick, his board was waxed wrong. If a teammate got more attention, politics, favoritism. Do you know someone like this? Blame came easy. Accountability? Not so much. And then, his moment was gone. Eli didn't make the Olympic team. He told himself it was unfair and stupid, that he should have been there, that he would have been there if people just gave him a chance. But none of that changed the fact that his shot was gone. Fast forward 5 years, and where was Eli? Never even at the Olympics. Something so close now seemed so far. One night after work, sad and still upset at the world, he pinned himself up in his mom's basement, dwelling, wondering, rewatching old competition clips like they were war flashbacks. 3 days deep in self-pity, ignoring texts, ignoring life. Then, footsteps coming down the stairs. His mom, with a plate of food in one hand and a little mirror on the side of his tray with his silverware. She set it down and said, "Come on, Eli, you need to eat something." Eli frowned. "What's the mirror for?" She exhaled, tired but firm. "For you to look in the mirror. You keep looking everywhere else for reasons why you're not somewhere you think you should be. It's time you look at that one person who's most responsible for where you are." She left. Eli sat there, staring at the mirror. At first, all he felt was frustration that he didn't get his chance. Anger he wasn't picked. Regret that he never had the opportunity that seemed right there. He slowly picked up the mirror and saw the face of someone who still believed life had done him wrong. But the longer he looked, the harder it got to ignore the truth. No one had forced him to skip those extra training sessions. No one had made him brush off feedback from his coaches. No one had stopped him from growing. Just him. And then it hit him. The Olympic team wasn't stolen from him. He had never earned the opportunity. And that realization hit harder than any fall he'd ever taken on the slopes. Eli isn't the same person today. He still snowboards, he still competes, but he sees the sport and life differently. Because he finally understands what you get or don't get is rarely someone else's fault. Didn't get the job? Maybe you weren't as prepared as you thought. Didn't make the team? Maybe you didn't put in enough preparation in the months prior. Fall short of your goal? Maybe it wasn't bad luck. Maybe it was you not following through. It's a hard pill to swallow. But here's the thing. Taking responsibility doesn't weigh you down. It sets you free. Because once you own your mistakes, you can improve them. Once you stop blaming, you can start growing. Eli wasted years avoiding that truth. Now he has to live with the regret of almost making it. You don't. But you do have a choice to make when it comes to pain. Because we all experience it at some point. The question is, when do you want to feel your pain? In the beginning? In the pain of sacrificing and preparing for your next opportunity? Or on the back end, experiencing the pain of regret, of what could have been? The next time life doesn't go your way, don't waste time blaming. Take ownership, take action, and keep moving forward. If mental skills were a currency, how rich would you be? If this podcast related to you and you feel you can take something away or that it can be a valuable resource to someone you know, please give it a share. My goal is to help keep more of our kids on our planet.
by sharing not just ideas, but techniques. Regardless if you're in your teens, are a young adult, or are a parent or coach, be the difference. That's my goal.